Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Tales of the Abyss. In the last episode, we made our way back up to the top of the Tower of Rim to try to stop Ash from being an idiot. And as it turns out, we were both idiots. Luke and Ash fought over who was going to die with the replicas, and as it turns out, neither of them died. Although, Luke is dying, basically. In this episode, we first celebrate the joy of life. Go figure. But yeah, we first celebrate the fact that we have blue skies again. Hallelujah, the colors are back. Yeah, it's a little muted on skip draw, but big whoop-de-doo, I can still see blue skies. Alright, we're doing a couple of side questy things before we head on to Batical, which is our next story destination. First off, let's stop by the Tower of Rim, because, as it turns out, we actually have the end of a side quest in mind here. Ooh, you can really see the blue skies here, even with skip draw. Oh, it's nice. Man, it's good to have color back in the world and not the purple of the miasma. General Cecile, what are you doing here? I heard that Aslan was here. I had something I wanted to give him. But there's no one here anymore, is there? I'm sorry. Please, don't blame Luke. The General Frings here was a replica. Not the person you loved. I know. He's already dead. The person who disappeared here together with the miasma was someone else, but... why didn't I accept his proposal back then? If I'd known this was going to happen, I shouldn't have worried about names or honor. I should have gone to his side at once. General Cecile, let's go back. You mustn't stay here. No. I have nowhere to return. What am I supposed to do in a world without him? With his dying breath, General Frings asked Yulia to please bring happiness to her. He was talking about you, wasn't he? Aslan. Let's go back. General Frings prayed for your happiness to the very end. I can't believe that the happiness he wished for you meant dying to monsters here. You're right. This is far enough. But it's all right. I can't yet pull my feelings together, but I want to think about the happiness Aslan wished for me. Oh, let me give this to you, Gylardia. It's the knight's raiment I was going to give Aslan upon our marriage. I brought it to the Tower of Rim, thinking I would at least give it to his replica, but I can't accept something like that. There's no one left to claim it. I had thought about offering it at Aslan's grave, but we were never actually married. You're my cousin, and you knew Aslan. I think he would be happy for you to have it. All right. I bid you my leave. And with that, we get a costume title for Guy, Dashing Gent. I will show it to you in just a moment. Now, we're not going to stay in Batical because I have one other side questy thing to do first. But let's take a look at that costume. Let's see, Dashing Gent should be, wow, right at the bottom, okay. It's a pretty good looking costume. I mean, I'll show it to you in sort of full view there. There's another costume that we can get a little bit later that I prefer better. But this one's pretty nice too, so I think I'll keep Guy in it for a while. Now, I am going to head over next to Daath, to Daath's Cathedral, to be precise. Because, well, as it turns out, we have a special event that we can attend there that will help us out a little bit, but also provide a little bit of closure too. So I will see you guys there.
Phone Master Ion, I'm so sorry. Why did you do this?
Tear.
Ion, why?
So this is where you were. I have a message from Maestro Tritime. A memorial service for Phone Master Ion will be held tomorrow. Such services are normally limited to members of the Order, but if you would be so kind as to join us...
We'll go, right?
Yes. Please allow me to express the grief of the Emperor as well.
Yes. I also wish to represent Kimlaska. No, to offer my own feelings and prayers as well.
Ion was our friend after all.
Tyr, I'd like to ask you a favor.
What is it?
Sing your phonic hymns.
The phonic hymns?
Ion said he liked your hymns, that they felt nostalgic. Yulia's hymns together make another hymn, right? Please, sing the grand phonic hymn.
But I don't know the 7th hymn.
Then just the part you do know. Please?
Go on and sing, even if it's not complete. I'm sure Ion would appreciate it.
Tyr, I think that song can be a form of prayer.
Okay.
What the?
Thank you.
Thank you all for joining our service. I'm sure Ion was pleased to see you again.
What was that in the middle of the service?
I don't know, but the moment I sang the 5th hymn, I felt a power that had never arisen before. I thought I understood its symbolism, but...
Perhaps removing the miasma from your body has enabled you to use higher-level hymns.
At that moment, I heard the phone master's voice. I believe that Ion must have lent you his power.
Yeah, I heard him too.
Me too. I think Maestro Tritime's right.
Perhaps such things are possible.
But why?
What's wrong?
Even though I don't know it, I felt like I could have sung the 7th hymn.
The one you haven't been taught yet?
Yes, it must have been my imagination. Perhaps Ion's power granted me that illusion.
And we get that phonic hymn, not the 7th phonic hymn, but we get the phonic hymn and art Judgment, which is a pretty good magic attack. It'll definitely come in handy. Alright, that's all we really need to do here. Next up, I will see you guys actually over in Vatical with plotty stuff. We need to go specifically to Duke Faber's mansion, so I'll see you guys there.
We can report to His Majesty tomorrow.
I'll return to the castle. Please come to the audience hall tomorrow.
Okay. The rest of you, make yourselves comfortable in the manor. I'm going to my room to rest.
Tyr! Tyr!
Mew, what is it?
I have to tell you a secret.
Secret? What are you talking about?
I can't tell you, Master!
What?
Okay, I'll listen. You go get some rest, Luke.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted. I'm going to disappear. I wonder when. How much time do I have? I'm here. Come in.
Luke,
Oh, it's you. What's with the serious look?
is it true your phonons are separating?
Who told you that?
Mew, he told me what you and the Colonel had discussed.
That little... Damn it.
How is your condition? Will you get better?
The doctor said it was too late.
No.
Tyr, please keep this between us. The only other one who knows is Jade.
Do you intend to keep them in the dark forever?
My condition won't change whether I tell them or not. There's no need to worry them.
Why? Why are you doing this?
If I'm going to die, I want to enjoy the time I have left. No, that's not it. I'm scared. If I tell everyone, they'll treat me differently. And every time they do, I'll be reminded that I'm going to die.
Luke, you're shaking.
See? I'm a coward. I'm already like this now. If the others knew, I'd never stop shaking and crying. I'd crawl into a little shell. So I figure, at least while I'm around them all, I can pretend it's going to be okay.
You idiot.
Yeah, no kidding. I really am. Sorry to worry you, Tyr.
Okay. But please, don't ever hide anything from me again.
Okay. I won't.
Well, that was... Yeah, apparently the secret is getting out, so not really much we could do about that, I guess. Alright, next up we actually have to head out over to the drawing room, or basically the dinner table of sorts, to continue things on, I believe.
Your Grace, an emissary of the New Order of Lorelei has arrived at the castle.
So, they've come. Luke, I'm going to the castle. I want you to come as well.
I wonder if it'll end up with a declaration of war.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the castle. Largo?
I am here as an emissary of the New Order of Lorelei. How will you answer Phone Master Mose?
Our kingdom of Kimloska Lanveldir has agreed to abandon the score. Therefore, we refuse the New Order of Lorelei's proposal.
Then I can take that as a declaration of war against the New Order of Lorelei.
We have no desire to fight. However, know that if our land or people are threatened, we will respond in kind.
Do you understand what this means, boy? Scion of Lorelei's power. In erasing the replicas at the Tower of Rem, you've brought about a new conflict. The score is a fearful thing.
That's sophistry. To begin with, both of my sons are alive.
Father.
Is it? We both know that a score of extinction is written on the 7th phone stone.
We'll build a future where people survive. We won't let you destroy the world.
And we'll do the same.
It's not the same. You're aiding Mose, who persists in clinging to the score. According to your logic, you're walking the path to destruction.
I have pledged my sword to one master alone. Never forget that.
Van.
Van is gathering his strength somewhere, isn't he? But where?
Luke, I apologize for the matter of the miasma, but I was struck by the spirit of your resolve in the face of death.
Not at all.
We can no longer avoid conflict with the New Order of Lorelei. Please come to my room later with Natalia. I believe now is the time to hold strong our hearts and reveal the truth.
Your Majesty.
Father? Father, what is it?
I have something to tell you about your real parents.
My real mother was Nanny's daughter.
Yes, Sylvia. But I presume you do not know of your father.
No, Nanny left the castle before I could ask any more.
Your father was a mercenary by the name of Daath.
A mercenary? I see. But why tell me this now?
We've learned of his whereabouts.
He's alive?
Yes. Natalia, be strong and listen. I feel I must tell you about your father because of the situation we now face.
What is it?
Daath is now in the new Order of Lorelei.
What? Why? Are you sure that's correct?
There's no doubt. Luke has confirmed it. He currently goes by the name of Largo, the Black Lion.
It can't be.
Natalia.
Luke, this is some kind of mistake, right?
Natalia, it's true. He confirmed it himself.
Natalia, where are you going?
I'm going to ask him myself. I can still catch him if I hurry. I refuse to accept this.
After her. There's no telling what she'll do.
What, you mean shoot him between the eyes? I don't know. Alright, well, yeah, I guess we gotta go fetch ourselves a princess. And it's not often that the princesses run away from us, so we have to catch them, but hey, it happens occasionally. Okay, I don't think there's anything else until we get to the harbor, so I will see you guys there.
Natalia!
Your friends are here, Princess.
Why? Why did you join the 6 God Generals?
What good will it do to know?
Answer me! Daath!
My wife, Sylvia, loved to watch the sunset from here. One day, I had finished escorting a caravan across the desert and was coming home. When I got home, neither Sylvia nor our newborn child were there. I finally knew what people meant when they said they had a bad feeling. The setting sun was shining in through the windows, blood red. I searched all over the city, but I couldn't find Sylvia.
What happened to her?
Several days later, she was found floating in this harbor. Sylvia was hysterical when her newborn child was taken from her. She killed herself.
No.
Sylvia's body was weak, but the score said we would have a child. No, that we must have a child. When I learned why, I threw away my life in Batakal. I drifted between countries. Eventually, Commandant Grants found me and took me in. Van said to me, the score is the planet's memory. Every memory until the end of the world, and everything moves according to that memory. The score is merely a small portion of it, translated into human words. So Sylvia's horrible death was predetermined. I hated the score, the planet's memory.
That is a horrible story, but the score isn't absolute. Isn't it just one possible choice of futures?
But if you always end at the same place, no matter what path you take, then free will means nothing.
The end is the same.
Even without readings of the score, this planet will keep its own memory and follow it. Van's vision of destroying the score is to destroy Lorelei, the planet's memory itself. He will earn the right for all living things to build their own future. I believe in that ideal and have chosen to join him. Remember this, your methods are too weak.
Wait! You're my...
Princess Natalia, my beloved daughter is no more. She was taken from me 18 years ago.
If what he said is true, then as long as the planet's memory exists, the future we choose will always arrive at a single conclusion.
Is that why Van is trying to erase the originals? To entrust the future to a new humanity of replicas beyond the planet's memory?
Even if that's true, the originals still die, right? The Commandant's plan won't save the people of this world.
Now, calm down. The most distraught person here is no doubt Natalia.
Natalia, let's go back to the castle for now. His Majesty is worried about you.
Father.
Natalia, I was so worried about you.
Father,
I knew that was painful for you, but you don't have to suffer anymore. You need not stand in the front lines against the new Order of Lorelei any longer.
Father, why?
Your journey was as an emissary to arrange a summit on the roll of the score. You fulfilled your duty. Why must you fight your own flesh and blood?
Precisely because we share that blood. Some things must be overcome.
Natalia!
No, I don't know. You may be right, Father. Perhaps I shouldn't fight. But the others also know Largo is my father. It won't be any easier for them. I don't know what I should do.
Natalia, I don't think you need to make a decision right away. It will take time for the new Order of Lorelei to prepare for battle.
Yeah, right now Ash should be searching for Master Van. And we have to stop the planet storm. You can use that time to think things over.
You can stay here, or you can come with us and think on the way. Whichever you like.
I'll go. Let me think there with you.
Very well. Be careful, Natalia.
Boy, really heavy stuff. Yeah, you can definitely tell that the game is getting fairly close to the end because, well, we've got a lot of story stuff going on and a lot of heavy story stuff. So, next we stop the planet storm? Yes. I think Grandfather would know the details. Okay, then let's go to Yulia City. Well, yeah, we will go there, but we've got a few things that actually opened up side quest-wise. One of them, actually, I don't know if it's with Ingobert being in here or being in the audience room. Let me check real quick. Yeah, okay, it starts here. Natalia, do you wish to know more about your real father? Father, You are my only father. It's all right. I'm well aware of how you feel. But if you have an interest in Largo and Badok, then go see your nanny in Chesedonia. Father! Alright, so that actually is part of a side quest. The rest of it obviously is in Chesedonia with the nanny. There is one other thing I do want to do also before we leave, and that actually has to do not with Natalia, but with Luke, because, well, if we head over to Luke's manor, we actually have something waiting for us, something that I really like, actually. It's another title, and it's a title that I tend to use through the rest of the game, and I actually use it for the most part in repeat playthroughs of the game as well. It's not really any title that's beneficial in terms of you get X amount of TP or HP or whatever healed or so on and so forth. It just looks really nice to me. Young Master, this is truly a great honor. Huh? Did something happen? I am so proud. Please hear the details from His Grace. What's this about? Beats me. Luke, rejoice! You're to be named the Light of Lanvaldir. My, that's wonderful. That's a great honor, Luke. Congratulations, Luke. Is that something really special? Oh yeah, you wouldn't have had any way to know about it. The Light of Lanvaldir is our nation's highest honor. My brother is awarding you this distinction to acknowledge your great achievement in neutralizing the miasma. I think you should be happy, Luke. This sort of thing is the only way in which nations can show their thanks. Also, Though you've not yet officially entered court society, His Majesty will be specially granting you noble rank. Once the world has settled down, we'll have to have you make a dramatic society debut. But I'm a replica. Are you still saying things like that? You are a member of the House of Fabra. I'm sure His Majesty will also grant rank to the other Luke as well. But this medal and rank are because of your efforts. Your formal dress for the ceremony is waiting in your room. Go get dressed. This thing is tight. Whoa! Luke looks like a prince! Haha, that's not far from the truth after all. A medal, huh? I didn't really set out to save the world or anything. Should I really be getting this? I don't see why not. I think you've worked hard, Luke. Unless you feel any strong objection, go ahead and accept it. It's not something you'll regret having. Jade is right. I think Father wants to apologize to you. He sent you to die not just once, but twice. Okay. We will now present Luke, eldest son of the House of Duke Fabra, with the Light of Lanvaldir Award, and bestow upon him rank as a noble of Kimloska Lanvaldir. Luke, you've done well. Thank you. The kingdom hereby grants Luke von Fabra the rank of Viscount. Congratulations, Luke. No, from now on, I should call you Viscount Fabra. Congratulations, Viscount Fabra. Thank you. The miasma wouldn't have been neutralized had you not risked your life. We thank you. You are our nation's hero. No, I'm no hero. Don't be humble, Luke. We are truly grateful. I will never forget this day. And so we get a costume title for Luke, Viscount, which, like I said, I think looks really nice, so it's probably what I'm going to keep him in for the rest of the game. Let me go ahead and officially switch to it here. There it is. Okay. Let me run up here, see if I can get you a little bit of a better shot of it. Well, not much better, but you see it. It's all fripperied and such. I think it looks really good on him, and I keep it, like I said, I keep it as his costume, not just till the end of the game, but also through subsequent playthroughs as well, and it releases some interesting alternate scenes. And we get the skit for it. Kinda, sorta royal. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and close things off here, and next time on Tales of the Abyss, we will head over to Kesidonia to take care of the nanny stuff. Then we will head to Yulia City and see what we can find out in preparation for going after the New Order of Lorelei. So, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later.